Good morning and welcome. This is What's Up Longwood. Today we'll be looking at different stories covering aspects of student life on campus, from the fun things to the serious things at Longwood.
This year, students at Longwood are finding unique ways to celebrate Halloween. Let's take a look at how college affects how students are planning out their Halloweens.
Halloween is a big event that happens every year, but it's more than just one night. It is something that the Longwood community participates in, and each student has their own story to tell. Let's take a look at what Halloween traditions and events students partake in, and how has college changed Halloween.
An English major at Longwood, Emily Sowers' favorite memory of Halloween is when our younger sister tripped at a haunted house and got her purple dragon costume dirty.
Her tail got caught in one of the fences and she just fully face plants. And so now her costume is like covered in dirt and it's awful for her. I'm laughing because I'm her sister. But we went back home so she could change and continue going trick or treating. And she ended up dressing up in one of my old costumes. And I felt very proud as an older sister because she was proud to be wearing one of my costumes.
Now, coming to college has presented new celebrating Halloween with their family. Meanwhile, Jace Jonas, a communications major at Longwood, can be found decorating their apartment for Halloween. According to Jonas, while decorating an apartment is hard compared to being back home, it's the little details that matter most.
Clip-on spiders that my mom sent me last year. They were really cute. She sent like this little care package and it had like all these little like decorations and such, and she did that for like a couple of months of the year just to give me something to kind of feel a little festive.
Halloween changes when students come to college versus high school. They have to navigate becoming young adults and making decisions on their own.
Going from high school where you're kind of being trained out of Halloween in a sense, and then coming to college where everyone's like, no, Halloween is a big deal. Like, Halloween is a whole celebration.
Longwood encourages students to celebrate Halloween through various events such as decorating the insides of buildings, placing candy droppings from secret societies, having the Cahoots costume competition, costume parties, and the trick or treat. Despite these events, a challenge for Sowers was debating whether she wants to go home for Halloween.
Because it's always been like Halloween, you sit on the front porch, you hand out candy. Like it's such a big deal with my family that there's no really way of getting out of it.
For Gionis, they miss getting together with their friends from high school because they all went their separate ways to different colleges. However, Gionis acknowledges that Longwood has allowed them to create new experiences.
Like being invited out by someone who I had only met a few times to go to one of the campus events. That was really exciting.
In addition, coming to college and celebrating Halloween has allowed Gionis to express themselves more.
Campus has kind of like encouraged me to get out there and do the things that I like and indulge myself in my hobbies and my interests without really caring like if other people know it or if other people think I'm cool.
Gionis is going to dress up as San from Princess Mononoke, which is a favorite movie of theirs. They made the costume from scratch. They plan to attend the Cahoots costume competition and other parties to show off what they have made. Sowers is dressing up as a vampire since she recently finished a writing contest that was vampire related. During the Halloween season, in addition to dressing up, Sowers loves to read Halloween-themed books and fanfiction. For the future, Gionis wants to continue the Halloween tradition of decorating and handing out candy.
Make sure to like give kids the opportunity to continue the experiences you had, because for me, I would never want to rob any child of the joy of, hey, I found the type of candy I really like in this big bowl at someone's house. Like, it's so small and it's so insignificant, but it means so much in that moment.
For the future, Sowers wants to continue dressing up for Halloween so that younger kids can also experience the same excitement she had.
So I think that like dressing up for me to hand out candy like we do at my house, it makes me feel like I'm doing something for these kids.
Whether students are going to parties or going back home, it seems like this year is shaping up to be a great Halloween for students. Reporting from Longwood, I'm Samantha Starr.
Well, it looks like Halloween is going to be very exciting for students this year.
Many college students can relate to the issue of finding parking. For commuter student Chloe Adkins, parking has become a bigger problem here at Longwood.
As commuter students, we are paying to park either at the parking meters or for our parking pass, which I had to pay personally like $250 for, and I might not even be able to use those parking lots for the commuter students because there's just too many people in those parking lots and you can't find a spot.
In the future, students can hope for a better parking situation.
Here at Longwood, the Coroner Honors College and its Dean, Dr. Kirk, has made its presence well known. Let's find more about them.
The Honors College and Dr. Cook's office are located on the left side of Stevens when you first enter. You can find Dr. Cook's office door open the majority of the time. This is where many of his students go to chat and have a shot of chocolate milk with him. Outside of the delicious chocolate milk, being in the Honors College offers many academic benefits. The biggest benefit would be access to free printing here in the creative thinking space. This space is also used for studying, hanging out with friends, and even 3D printing. Another benefit is being able to be in the Honors Lounge. The lounge offers a study space, but is mainly used to chat with friends. Other than being in Stevens, many honor students live in Wheeler Hall, which is the designated housing for honor students. But Dr. Cook wants more for his students than free printing, nice housing, and chocolate milk. Dr. Cook discussed how he wants his honor students to be different, to be more great beyond their academic success. A key component of this integration in the Honors College is through his element of compassion. Dr. Cook's compassion component of running the Honors College has made an impact on his students, especially in his relationship with them. Taylor Clark, a junior honors student and communication studies major, shared her story of how she gained a relationship with Dr. Cook. For Dr. Cook, this is the type of impact he wants to make on his students. As the dean, he hopes that all his students grow not just academically here at Longwood, but also grow as people.
Cormier Honors College has great benefits and impacts on students. Maybe it's because of all that chocolate milk.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Wow, this cereal is wicked. Cereal comes and goes so quickly around here. I hope it stays here for good.
I'm obsessulated.
Wicked for Good cereal lets you decide who is a good witch and who is a bad witch.
I'm a Glinda, so I'm a good witch. I'm an Elphaba, so I'm a good witch. That's not how that works. You're the wickedest witch there ever was. Girl, bye. Elphaba is a true hero.
So whether you're a good witch or a bad witch, Wicked for Good cereal is only here for a limited time and is packed with vital minerals and nutrients, making it a part of a balanced breakfast. Get yours now and watch Wicked for Good, only in theaters starting November 21st.
I think I'll try defying gravity. Loathing, unadulterated loathing.
One more swing for the slugger, and no chance again, as Pujols now knows he wants no part of Finch.
So, you think you're a sports fan? Then join Dr. Wagner's Symposium section, which is all about honoring marginalized groups through sports communication.
26. Oh, she's right there with you.
In this Citizen 410 section, you will learn more about the ethics and communication related to sports fandom, athletes, and accessibility. We'll chat about all sorts of films, stories, and games as we answer questions like, how does media create spaces for community? How does sports coverage impact politics? How do athletes use their celebrity through activism? We just might be able to answer who really is the GOAT. So Dr. Waggoner is ride or die with Serena, Aja, and Jenny. Not sure who these three are? Then definitely join this class to find out. Running this spring 2026 semester, we hope you join and
bring your A game.
Welcome back to What's Up Longwood. There's a story breaking over at the Longwood Landings. We now go to Emilio Salgado Garcia reporting live on the scene.
The vultures keep getting into the dumpsters. They tear up all the trash and spread it around the parking lot. There's no escaping them. Some of the local businesses here have tried putting owl statues near the dumpsters to scare them away. However, this has been unsuccessful. The vultures keep making messes in the parking lot of students' trash. As of now, no solution has been found. This is a problem that continues to persist. For What's Up Longwood, this is Emilio Salgado Garcia. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Emilio, for the update on the messy parking lots. Here at Longwood, athletics is one of the biggest programs, specifically our men's basketball team. McKenzie has been interested in the basketball program since her freshman year. During her time here, she's gotten more involved in the athletics program here at Longwood. In her freshman year, she even co-created a social media page called the Lancelittles, where she interviewed basketball players in her sophomore year. She ran and became the vice president of the Lancer Lunatics, a dedicated base for both men and women's basketball teams. Also, she helped create video content with Will Johnson who was the prior content director, to post on the men's basketball team's Instagram. McKenzie hopes to continue her work in sports here at Longwood and hopes for more opportunities in athletic program.
Longwood's design program is a hidden gem full of creative and talented individuals. Within the program, they have their own design agency. Let's find out more about them.
Have you ever seen these posters around campus? Aren't they great? But do you know who even designed them? Well, let's find out.
All right. Hello, my name is Matthew Kavanaugh. I am one of two creative directors here at Longwood's Design Lab. This is currently my third semester doing it. Next semester will be my fourth, and I'm having a great time.
I am Christopher Brochon. I am the department administrator for theater, art, and graphic design, as well as the box office manager for the theater program.
Okay, so Design Lab is a student-run design agency here at Longwood University. What we do is we go out across campus, across the town of Farmville, and we create graphic design for multiple clients, whether it is directly for the university, maybe you want something for your club, maybe you have a business down in Farmville. We can create some designs for you. We have a large variety of design deliverables that we can give to you. Our main thing is posters. We have a lot of posters that go around campus. I'm sure you've seen many of them. And yeah, so Design Lab, student-run agency. We have a fun time here. We have a great time. Put a lot of good stuff. Reach out to us. We'll love to work with you.
It's great. The kids come up with some fantastic ideas. For theater, I've been doing posters with Design Lab now for this is 8th year. And they do stuff for art and a lot of other things, but I deal with them primarily for the theater. But it is great. The kids really have some great ideas. Just stuff you wouldn't expect, especially if you are open with your idea and then kind of just let them run. That's what I find is the best.
So let's start with inside Design Lab. So Design Lab is open to any student, not just GAN students. So it's a great opportunity to learn design, learn how to interact with clients. That's kind of the main thing, the main feature of Design Lab is that a lot of other universities across Virginia don't really have this sort of you can interact with clients. So it really prepares us for, when we're going out to the real world. And you build up your design skills. So it's a great opportunity for students to not only interact with clients, but you get to improve your design as well. And of course, for outside students, reach out to us. We can give you design. We can help with your branding. We can help with promoting events. We can help you with really anything that involves graphic design. So if you're a student outside of GAND, outside of Design Lab, and you want some design, reach out to us. We'll be more than glad to help.
They have got the skill and, of course, course, are in the process studying to get the knowledge to really know how to use all of the design programs and everything that's at their disposal. Otherwise, it's like me just messing with I can do on Word or Adobe or something. I don't know how to do all that stuff. And how to manipulate it and all the different types of fonts and stuff like that. So the work itself is much better. It's also easier because it's one less thing that I then have to do. I have a huge work list as it is. And I think it's really beneficial for the department as a whole. I mean, that they're part of that graphic design program, which is part of the department I oversee. So to be able to give that work to the students, I think they're able to put what they're learning in the classroom into practice. It would be akin to a lab for science. Well, you call it design lab. So that's what it is. So I mean, there's multiple benefits for myself, for the students, for the program, and for the department as a whole. So I'll do the form, indicating what show we're working on, perhaps what we're thinking of. It's usually more during the first meeting. Provide them a copy of the script for them to read, maybe get a little better idea. The director might have some jumping off points if they're going to do something in a contemporary style or a classical style, so that the poster kind of might fit the theme a little. But otherwise, I said, pretty much try to leave it open, because I find you get much better designs when you don't hem them in to something too specific. If you come in there with that, you're not going to get the best work from the students.
So currently all our job requests run through our advisor, Professor Locke. So if you want, you can email him at lockkw@longwood.edu. Have a conversation with him, tell him what all you want in whatever job request you're looking for. Have a quick little conversation with him, and then he'll send the job request form out to one of two creative directors. That's myself or Claire Schultz. And then we'll get in contact with you, the client. We'll work through with you all the sort of deliverables that we need to hand off to you. We have a pretty large design team that we have here in Design Lab. So that's how you reach out to Design Lab.
Now you know about Design Lab, so stop on in and pay them a visit. What's up, Longwood? It's Chloe.
Design Lab has many things to offer to students in and out of the program. They'll be happy to work with you on your next design project. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Wow, this cereal is wicked.
Cereal comes and goes so quickly around here. I hope it stays here for good.
No one believed in you more than I did.
Wicked. For a good cereal lets you decide who's a good witch and who's a bad witch.
I'm a Glenda, so I'm a good witch.
And I'm Elphaba, so I'm a good witch.
That's not how that works. You're the wickedest witch there ever was.
Girl, bye. Elphaba is the true hero.
Whether you're a good witch or a bad witch, Wicked. For a good cereal is only here for a limited time, and it is packed with vital minerals and nutrients, making it part of a balanced breakfast. So get yours now and watch Wicked, for good only in theaters starting November 21st.
Think I'll try defying gravity.
Loathing, unadulterated loathing.
One more swing for the slugger, and no chance again, as Pujols now knows he wants no part of Finch.
So, you think you're a sports fan? Then join Dr. Wagner's symposium section, which is all about honoring marginalized groups through sports communication.
26. Oh, she's right there with you.
In this Citizen 410 section, you will learn more about the ethics and communication related to sports fandom, athletes, and accessibility. We'll chat about all sorts of films, stories, and games as we answer questions like, how does media create spaces for community? How does sports coverage impact politics? How do athletes use their celebrity through activism? We just might be able to answer who really is the GOAT. Though Dr. Wagner is ride or die with Serena, Aja, and Jenny. Not sure who these three are? Then definitely join this class to find out. Running this spring 2026 semester, we hope you join
and bring your A game.
Welcome back to What's Up Longwood.
For students with allergies, eating out can be deadly. Samantha Stark, a student with tree nut allergies, struggles to find food she can eat at Doral Dining Hall. Since the foods are served buffet style, there is a risk of cross-contamination since the foods are not always properly labeled with what they may contain. Samantha recalls a time when she almost ate almonds with green beans because the food was mislabeled. She hopes that students and staff will advocate to change these standards to make dining hall foods safer in the future.
That concludes our edition of What's Up Longwood. We saw the fun to little more serious moments of the students of Longwood. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.